Pathology was awarded by the IADVL in recognition of his services as the past National President and Secretary General. Sudhir Prabhu H., Professor and HOD of Community Medicine Department, was felicitated by the District Health and Family Welfare Society, District Surveillance Unit, COVID War Room, Dakshina Kannada, Mangalore, for serving as the member in the COVID-19 Death Audit Committee. Mrs. Hilda Pinto, Assistant Professor of Microbiology, was honored the Best Teacher Award in recognition of her services to teaching by the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. Dr. Raghavendra B.S., Professor and HOD of Neurology, was awarded Iconic Healthcare Leader Award for Excellence and Leadership in Healthcare by Dynergic Business Solution. Dr. Hilda D'Souza, Principal of Father Mullah College of Allied Health Sciences and Professor of Pathology, attended the International Conference on Laboratory Leaders Scientific Summit in Thailand, which is organized by Ortho Clinical Diagnostics. Shafiq A.T., Professor of Psychiatry, visited Navigo NHS Centre, UK. He visited the outpatient section, adolescent unit, and eating disorder inpatient facilities. Dr. Don Gregory Mascarenhas, Professor and HOD of Respiratory Medicine, completed the Fellowship in Interventional Pulmonology from Yashoda Hospital, Hyderabad in the month of April 2022. Dr. A. Preeti Rai, Associate Professor of Pathology, has been awarded the Fellowship of Royal College of Pathologists, UK. Dr. Savita Lasrado, Associate Professor of ENT, is conferred with the Fellow of American College of Surgeons in the convocation ceremony held at San Diego, California, USA. Dr. Pratima Prabhu, Assistant Professor of OBG, completed Part 3 MRCOG examination conducted by the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, UK, in the month of November 2022. Dr. B.M. Jishan Ahmed, Professor and HOD of Urology, is the first Indian urologist to be inducted as board member of European Association of Urology. Professor Charishma De Silva, Course Coordinator of Physiotherapy, was conferred with Distinguished Service Award at Mangalore PhysioCon 2022 in recognition of meritorious and outstanding work in the field of physiotherapy. Students in news, we have secured multiple ranks. Our MD, MS ranks are 8, MCH 1, 6 ranks in the MBBS program and 12 ranks in the BPT. Our students have excelled in research and have received research grants. Aditya Shelle, Joseph John Rosario, Nicole Helen DiMello, and Miss Megha Shaji. The following students, MBBS students, have secured ICMR STS grants for the year 2022. H.N. Nirmanyu, Charita G, Samradhi M.S., Tejasvi Shanai, Margaret Verghese, Roshini Mary Matthew, Amrit Smirk, Shashank Reddy, and Andrea Florin Lewis. The various academic programs conducted by the departments. Department of Microbiology conducted an online in-house presentation series on laboratory workflow and automation, which was organized in the month of May to June of 2022. Department of Pathology organized a national CME in hematology. Department of Pharmacology hosted NAPTICON 2022, the first national annual conference of Association of Pharmacology and Therapeutics. Department of OBG organized Gynescope, a 2 days live laparoscopy workshop and CME. Children's Day was celebrated by the Department of Pediatrics on the 12th of November 2022, where students from 4 different government schools of Mangalore participated. Department of Ophthalmology conducted guest lecture as part of the Ophthalmology Master Class series on dacryology update and recent advances. Department of Orthopedics conducted hands-on workshop on tendon repair under the aegis of Canara Orthopedic Society and Karnataka Orthopedic Association. Department of Psychiatry organized state-level CME Muller Psychon 2022 on recent advances in psychiatry and 30th alumni meet on the 13th of August 2022. Department of Dermatology organized Professor J.N. Shetty Memorial Oration and Karavali Dermatology Society Clinical Meet. Department of Anesthesiology conducted Chronic Pain Management CME with live demonstration and pain clinic camp from 17th of October to 31st of October 2022. New equipments for the interventional pulmonology like EBUS, cryomachine, rigid bronchoscopy and thoracoscopy were blessed and inaugurated. Department of Urology organized live operative workshop on holmium laser enucleation of prostate. Department of Neurology conducted stroke algorithm meet in the month of June 2022. Department of Endocrinology organized CME on thyroid and women's health update to commemorate the World Thyroid Day and International Day of Action for Women's Health. Department of Physiotherapy organized a 2-day hands-on workshop on injury prevention and return to play strategies in sports. Physiotherapy department also hosted an international conference, Fmmcahs 2022, to foster skills in critical care physiotherapy in association with Father Muller Simulation and Skill Center. Physiotherapy department observed World Down Syndrome Day on the 21st of March 2023. International collaborations. Department of Physiotherapy entered into a memorandum of understanding with TIM University of the Netherlands and Switzerland for collaboration in academic and research exchange programs. Team from Navigo, Health and Social Care, NHS Trust, UK visited our institution. They interacted with faculty and PG residents of the psychiatry department. A memorandum of understanding was signed during their visit. Research. The Father Muller Research Center is actively pursuing staff and student research projects funded both by internal and external grants with the worth about 3.4 crores. Total ongoing projects are 110, which includes, as you see there, institutional grants, external grants, etc. In the year 22-23, 6 MOU were signed for research and academic collaborations. A total of 30 MOU are active at present. The research center conducted a workshop on MALDI biotyper, MALDI TOF based microbial identification on 26th and 27th of August 2022. The research center conducted first ever research annual day Muller Medithon 23 on March 10th and 11th, 2023. Father Muller Simulation and Skill Center, faculty of the center conduct regular skill and simulation based educational sessions for our medical, nursing and allied students as part of their curriculum. They also conduct continuous quality improvement programs by providing training sessions for all the healthcare workers. We are actively involved in RGUHS, Jeevaraksha, comprehensive ECLS and ENLS courses. Clinical skills program with Manila Central University, Philippines were also conducted. Achievements of the faculty related to the Simulation and Skill Center: Dr. Ritesh Joseph Dikunna and Dr. Lulu Sharif attended the International Meeting on Simulation in Healthcare 2023 at Orlando, USA, and received the accreditation certificate on behalf of the institution. Father Muller's Simulation and Skill Center is the first and the only center in the country to receive international accreditation. Dr. Shannon Fernandez has successfully completed her international certification in healthcare simulation education. Dr. Lulu Sharif is the first Indian to complete her master's in healthcare simulation and patient safety from National University of Galway, Ireland. Medical Education Unit. The Medical Education Unit of Father Muller Medical College has conducted several training programs to the medical college faculty members, which include revised basic course workshop and workshops on CBME related topics. The MEU organized a national conference including a workshop on Skill Educon 2022, which was attended in large numbers by medical faculty across the nation. We have a vibrant alumni association, and various talks were arranged by the association, one of them being by our own alumni, Dr. Ajay L. Dias, on 30th of August 2022. Mojo, a musical extravaganza in aid of Father Muller Dialysis Unit and FMCA Welfare Fund was conducted. Seminar on Roadmap to Higher Medical Training in the UK by Dr. Ramaswamy, Course Coordinator and Managing Director of Dr. Swami Plab Courses UK was organized. Seminar on Opportunities in Ireland for Medical and Allied Health Sciences by Dr. Sudipto Das and Dr. Darren O'Connor, Royal College of Surgeons, Ireland, was conducted in the month of January 2023. Recently, the Alumni Association organized Reverend Father Patrick Rodriguez Memorial Oration and Best Alumni Award Ceremony on 19th of March 2023. The NSS unit of the institution during the year organized International Yoga Day on 21st of June 22, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on 11th of August 2022, and also a beach cleaning activity 2022 was organized. In addition, singing, dance and poster competitions were held as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Sports and Games. Annual inter-batch sports tournament was held from 19th of April 2022 to 30th of April 2022. State level RGUHS shuttle badminton tournament was organized from 2nd of June till 4th of June 2022. Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences Mysore Zonal Badminton Tournament, men and women, was organized in the month of July 2022. The Knowledge Center, the National Library Day, was celebrated on 12th of August 2022. Dr. Hima Urmila Shetty, Chairperson, Dr. M.E. Shetty Memorial Trust, was the chief guest. And Library Week, National Library Week, was also celebrated by organizing Health Science Book Exhibition. Thank you very much for your patient listening. A detailed report has been circulated. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I call upon Dr. Hilda D'Souza to brief us the annual report of Father Muller College of Allied Health Sciences.
Respected dignitaries on the days, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to present a brief report of Father Muller College of Allied Health Sciences. Our college came into existence as a separate college only in 2020, and it is still in its infancy. Most of the programs are common with medical college. Here I am presenting only a sample report. Our college is the largest unit of Father Muller charitable institutions with an array of allied health science courses with job-oriented training and skill development. This year, we started BSc Optometry and MSc Clinical Psychology. Few others, we are awaiting approval from the university. University examination results is the best indicator to know the performance of any college. Our students have performed well in the last university examination conducted in December 2022. Second and third years have made us proud by securing 100% results. Miss Liji Johnny P. and Miss Nima Audrey Pinto have secured gold medals instituted by RGUHS for the examination held in April 2022 in hospital administration. Miss Maitri Bhatt secured gold medal instituted by RGUHS for examination held in December 2022 in MSc MLT. A total of 19 ranks were secured by our students in the examination held in the month of December 2022. 12 students received Excellence Award conducted by the institution last month. 8 students received scholarship from the institution for the academic year 22-23. And Girl Child Scholarship by Father Muller Medical College Alumni Association was received by 2 students. Our students have secured prizes in inter-college football meet held in St. John's Medical College, Bangalore. Many others have presented papers, posters in the conferences held by the prestigious institutions. Students also have secured prizes in the quiz competition held by neighboring institutions like Shema and our own college. Graduation ceremony of our college student was also held along with medical college on 2nd April. Interbatch Sports Festival conducted in the month of April, in that students actively participated and won many prizes. Interbatch Cultural Festival was held in the month of May from 8th to 10th. International Yoga Day was observed on 21st June. And again, on the occasion of completion of 75 years of Indian independence, students of our college participated in the week-long activities in Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. AHS UG course inauguration was held on 10th October. Inauguration of allied PG courses was held on 3rd November. Dr. Urban D'Souza was the Dean of the college till September 2022. In his absence, Dr. Anthony D'Souza, Dean of Medical College, was in charge of our college. On 16 November, the mantle of the college was handed over to me in a simple ceremony. Orientation program for AHS intern was held for the first time in our college on 17th February. A research methodology workshop was conducted on 25th February for AHS postgraduates by Father Muller Research Centre to sensitize them into research. Student Council inauguration was held on 28th February. Ms. Joyce Devina Montero, third year MIT student, was elected as the President of the Student Council along with other members. AHS Freshers Day was organized by the Student Council this year on 11th March, and MHS students had their Freshers Day in December along with Christmas celebrations. A certificate course on teaching skills for facilitating learning was conducted for AHS faculty. Dr. Flossie D'Souza and Dr. Sister Dorothy from St. Anne's PG Studies and Research Institute, Mangalore, were the resource persons. Changes in first year AHS timetable were brought about by introducing soft skills classes, yoga classes, and games to promote physical and mental well-being of our students. Enhancement of infrastructure for students is done in most of the department, for MIT, for ATOT, and medical laboratory technology. Fully automated laboratory was just inaugurated and blessed this morning by our Bishop, Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana. Renal dialysis technology. Ours is the largest dialysis center in this region, running round the clock. Students of allied health courses are taken on tours, academic tours, along with the faculty to enhance their learning. Achievement of the faculty is again common with the medical college faculty and is already presented by Dean. Just to give a glimpse of few of the faculty. Mrs. Hilda Pinto, Faculty of Microbiology, was awarded Best Teacher Award in the Allied Health Science category by RGHS on Teachers' Day by our own chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, on September 5th. Ms. Sonia E. D'Souza, Associate Professor of Hospital Administration, was awarded PhD by Enepoya, deemed to be university. Our departments conduct conferences and CMEs. Scientia, an annual conference conducted by MLT department, has seen 11 successive years and is very popular among students of Karnataka and Kerala. Many guest lectures have been organized by our various departments. Department of Hospital Administration takes students to various hospitals to learn various aspects of administration. Departments have organized quiz competition for students. Again, quiz competition, Emerging Brains, conducted by MLT department, has seen 11 years in succession. Many of our faculty have gone as resource persons for the conferences and CMEs. Faculty also attend conferences, national as well as international. Our faculty also have publications to their credit. Our faculty take active part in cultural activities too, and in sports. Just to highlight salient features of our college, ours is the largest unit of FMCI with an array of AHS courses with job-oriented training and skill development. We have extensive campus with AC lecture halls, modern library, hostels, all in one campus. We have experienced faculty, state-of-the-art hospital setup for clinical exposure, hands-on training in NABH accredited hospital and NABL accredited laboratory, facility for extracurricular activities, and also spiritual needs. Dear students and faculty, we are proud of your achievement. We wish you very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Professor Akhilesh PM to present a brief annual report of Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing.
Good evening. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream leads the goal. Respected President, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Guest of Honor, all dignitaries on the days and of the days. I would like to present the brief report of Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing. The college, since its inception in 2007, is steadily climbing the ladders of success, and today we have completed 16 years of its existence. The college provides 4-year undergraduate program under the nomenclature Bachelor's in Audiology and Speech Language Pathology and 2 postgraduate program in independent specialties, Masters in Audiology and Masters in Speech Language Pathology. We have 24 efficient faculties who are expertise in their specialties independently in audiology and speech language pathology, as well as PhD holders. The team of staff have led us to excel excellently in the university. The highlights of 3-year graduate results are as follows. 3rd year BSLP, 100% results. 2nd year BSLP, 85% results. 1st year, 72% results. Audiology postgraduate program, 100% result. Audiology speech language pathology postgraduate program, 100% results. University ranks. KCL Varghese of 2018-2022 batch has secured 2nd rank in the Bachelor's in Audiology and Speech Language Pathology course. Ms. Anita K.A. has secured 1st rank in Masters in Audiology specialty. Ms. Rachel Elizabeth has secured 1st rank in Masters in Speech Language Pathology course. We are affiliated to Mangalore University and recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India. Few of the departmental activities. We have conducted the World Voice Day in the month of April, Sports Day under the nomenclature Momentum 2022, Annual Cultural Fest Dhwani 2022, FAC Awareness Month to promote the awareness of speech and hearing rehabilitation for the stroke affected, a multidisciplinary approach which was organized on 30th June 2022. National Library Day, undergraduate course inauguration which was held on 17th August 2022, post-graduation course inauguration of 2 specialities on 10th November 2022. Conferences, symposium and workshop, 2 days national conference on speech and hearing. Focus 2 was a nomenclature which was held on 11th and 12th November 2022. About 300 delegates from various parts of the country had participated in this event, and around 80 scientific papers, oral and posters were presented during the seminar. Mangalore University Intercollegiate Badminton Tournament Men and Women 2022-23 was the event which we had hosted with help of Mangalore University. The Freshers' Day celebration was held on 17th November to welcome the 22-23 batch. We have conducted camps and awareness programs. To highlight few of them, International Hearing Impaired Week, which we witness every year during 26th and 29th September 2022. The highlight of this program this year, we associated with Ali Alivar Jung National Institute of Hearing Handicap Mumbai, and under Government of India ADIP scheme, we have distributed 150 free hearing aids for the needy. Around 300 people have benefited from this camp. Speech and hearing services have been provided to in and around the areas of this district, especially in Kadaba, Puttur, Sullia. Scholarship award was given to the deserved students of the college, and Excellence Award was also given to those meritorious students in this academic year. Awards and achievements by the faculty. Principal Akhilesh PM received Kayaka Bhushana State Award from Gadinada Kannada Sahitya Sammelana for a substantial contribution in the field of speech and hearing. Akhilesh PM was elected as the chairperson for Board of Studies of Mangalore University Masters of Science in Audiology program. Miss Cynthia Santimur was promoted as the vice principal of the college and she was elected as the chairperson for BOS Speech Language Pathology as well as BOE member for MSc Speech Language Pathology. Dr. Ramandi published a book on body awareness for autistic children. Dr. Deepak B has completed his PhD from Mysore University. Dr. Shreyank P has completed his PhD in audiology from Mysore University. Dr. Usha Yam has successfully completed 1-month training course on Advanced Mountaineering course AMC at Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, Uttarakhand in 2022. About 7 faculty members were the resource person for various seminars, conferences across the country. Awards and achievements of the students. Anisha Michael Sequeira secured 3rd place in English essay writing held at Vivekananda College, Puttur. Our students also have won 3rd place for Western group singing at Swarna Sangama organized by Govindas College under Mangalore University. Various faculty development program was conducted. Research, we have 11 publications from various faculty, 24 PG dissertations, 33 minor projects by the interns. A government funded extramural project which is on the process by Dr. Deepak in association with All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, Mysore. And 50 oral and poster papers were presented by staff and students in various national and international conferences. To conclude, despite the hurdles posed by the post-pandemic, we had a successful academic program. All these achievements were possible because of the collective efforts of our ever-supporting management under the leadership of our director, administrators, and untiring efforts of my colleagues. And I thank everyone who have supported us directly or indirectly to achieve all this in this span of time. I look forward for the same support in future to reach greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear student, today is a milestone in your lives, a reminder of how you have grown as a healthcare professional and as a person. It signifies an ending but also a beginning. It's a portal leading you through the warm memories of the past onwards to big dreams to your future. Today, we honor the graduates of Father Muller Charitable Institution and bestow upon them these prestigious degrees, hoping and wishing that they use their education as a powerful tool, as they leave their alma mater to venture out into the world. I request the audience to kindly refrain from leaving your seats and approaching the dais to take pictures of your ward, as it may hinder the smooth proceeding of the solemn occasion. An official photographer has been appointed to capture the profiles of each of your wards. Thank you. Live streaming of the ceremony will be available on the Facebook and other social media page of the institution.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now commence the graduation ceremony, where we honor our graduates and bestow the degrees they have secured through their hard work and perseverance.
We begin the graduation ceremony with Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing.
May I call upon Miss Cynthia Santmayer, Vice Principal, Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing, to present the graduates. I request the Chief Guest and Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Good evening, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's my pleasure to introduce you the graduates of Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing. Miss Ancia Primal Pinto, Miss Dalrin D'Souza, Miss Fatima Nashwa, Miss Fiza Palli, Miss Gloria Doylin Lobo, Miss Hadlin Rachel Norona, Miss Joylyn Rodriguez, Miss Srinidhi Konda, Mr. Leslie Vion Saldana, Miss Milicia Shiny D'Souza, Miss Malvita Karen Vas, Mr. Nikhil Monsani, Miss Premal Vidona Sequeira, Miss Princita Melisha D'Souza, Miss Shadaf Nisha, Miss Vaishnavi N. Rao, Miss Vijeta Maria Lobo, Miss Aditi Shenoy, Sister Emily Thomas, Miss Anena Vinu, Mr. Ben Turutmel, Miss Gonsalves Svetlana Marie Terence, Miss Leona Alex, Miss Marina K. Shibu, Miss Navya Jolly, Mr. Nijay Madhusudanan, Miss Pranamya N.M., Miss Rija Darli, Miss Sandra Hannah Binoy, Miss Sneha Rose, Miss Teslin Sam, Miss Unica Jishu.
I request Professor Akhilesh PM, Principal, Father Mullah College of Speech and Hearing, to administer the oath.
Kindly raise, extend your right arm forward and repeat the oath after me. I solemnly pledge myself before God on this day that I am committed to preserve the highest standard of integrity and ethical principles to the successful discharge of my responsibilities as a speech and hearing professional. I do pledge that I will not indulge in any unlawful practices, but consider the welfare of the people to whom the profession is of service and of paramount importance. Lower your arms, turn your tassel to the right. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am and sirs.
I now call upon Dr. Hilda D'Souza, Principal, Father Mullah College of Allied Health Sciences, to present the graduates of BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Medical Imaging Technology, BSc Radiotherapy, BSc Anesthesia Technology, BSc Operation Theatre Technology, and BSc in Renal Dialysis Technology courses. I request the Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Good evening, everyone. I am pleased to present our graduates from Allied Health Sciences. First of all, BSc Medical Laboratory course, Mr. Ahmad Mahfouz, Ms. Akshaya Shaju. Ms. Andrea D'Souza, Ms. Angela Apipan Fernandez. Ms. Anjana Janardhanan, Ms. Arati. Ms. Bhagyashri, Ms. Grace Joseph. Ms. Hita, Mr. Kristen Clive de Cruz. Ms. Linisha Preachel Ferraro, Mr. Mohammad Asif. Ms. Meshal Suarez, Mr. Mohammad Rashid E.K. Miss Maitri, Miss Nagashri Ganapati Nayak. Miss Prajwali, Mr. Pranav P. Kolampakar. Miss Priya Kumari, Sister Rakoti Shanti. Miss Rifa Roshan, Sister Rishma Joyce G. Miss Sahana AM. Miss Shruti, Miss Smita TK. Miss Vaishnavi Nayak, Miss Vinita Priya D'Souza. From BSc Medical Imaging Technology, Miss Angel Ann Joseph, Miss Ann Donna Dominic. Mr. Ansip KM, Miss Anupama Roy. Miss Anusha CK, Mr. Arun Varghese. Miss Asya Saiba, Mr. Dixon Lasrado. Miss Dolita Valentina Sequeira, Miss Jessica Sharon DeCosta. Mr. Kelvin Jose, Mr. Kevin Jose. Mr. Kurian George, Miss Lina Mariam. Mr. Mohammad Shibili, Miss Shamini Galicia D'Souza. Mr. Sharath, Mr. Shinaz Ziad KV, Mr. Thomas Benny. From BSc Radiotherapy Technology, Mr. Mohammad Bilal Madani, Mr. Sanat M. Nayak. BSc Anesthesia Technology, Miss Alina Paul, Mr. Amrit Raju. Mr. Anas Ignatius, Miss Anima K. Miss Anjali Shalin Shaju, Miss Anne Rose Anthony. Miss Avani Sudhir, Mr. Febin Paul. Miss Laya R. Nair, Miss Roshni Shanti. Miss Sabha Taskin, Mr. Steve Richard Miskit. BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Miss Anamika Anish, Miss Fatima Naurin K. Naushad. Miss Kalpita R. Rai. BSc Renal Dialysis Technology, Mr. Amal Santosh KK, Miss Aparna Benny. Miss Maria Anthony, Mr. Rajendra S. Miss Neha KM.
Requesting you, ma'am, to administer the oath of an allied health science professional to them.
Please rise. Please extend your right arm forward and repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself before God to practice my profession with dedication and professional competence, I will consider the welfare of my patient and respect all life, human dignity and rights in the practice of my profession. I promise to abide by the laws governing my profession, follow safe work practices, and ensure patient safety at all times. Please lower your arm, turn the tassel from left to right. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am and sir. I call upon Professor Charishma De Silva, Head and Course Coordinator, Department of Physiotherapy, to present the Bachelor of Physiotherapy graduates. I request our Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
A very good evening to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I'm here to present to you all the proud graduates in person who have been certified to receive the degree in Bachelors of Physiotherapy. Mr. Amal Joseph, Miss Anne Maria Jibu. Miss Annie Benny Matthew, Miss Aparna George. Miss Azavedu Shania Sherlin, Miss Binny Mole Benny. Mr. Clyson Joshua Rego, Miss De Silva Salodi Sunit. Mr. Daniel Sean De Souza, Mr. Dikshit. Miss Donna Elsa Matthew, Miss Fatima Noura. Mr. Felix Cyril, Miss Fernandez Pearl Jonita. Mr. George Jacob, Miss Glavisha Ann Mendonça. Miss Harshita KV, Miss Janvi RB. Mr. Gerald Braganza, Miss Joyce Lobo. Miss Kirtana Babu, Mr. Marvel Sheldon Mascarenas. Miss Mendonça Janice Melvin, Mr. Nibby Robbie. Miss Pavitra, Mr. Pereira Terence Gerard Robert. Mr. Pradeep KP, Miss Priya George. Miss Rachel Fermina Rosario, Miss Rebello Valazzi. Mr. Savio Shaji, Miss Sharal Reshma De Souza. Miss Shirgar Tanya Narasimha, Miss Shipali Argati. Miss Smriti Embrai, Miss Tina Stephen. Mr. Thomas Binoy Kadavil, Miss Varki Siona Vinson. Miss Vatsalya Sanal.
Requesting you, ma'am, to administer the oath of a physiotherapist.
Dear graduates, kindly rise and extend your right arm forward and repeat after me the oath of a physiotherapist. I shall in thought, word and deed be ever honest in the discharge of my duties, and uphold the dignity and the integrity of my profession, and the honor and the name of my university and my alma mater. I pledge to uphold and advance social order and the well-being of my fellow members, and shall devote all my energy to promote the unity, integrity, and secular ideal of my country. I swear to sincerely endeavor to serve the afflicted, sick and ailing patients under my care, and all those who need my services to the best of my ability, without any consideration of caste, creed, or status. I'm sure this tassel was worth the hassle. To signify your graduation now, move your tassel from left to right. Lower your arms. Hearty congratulations, dear students. Hats off to you for achieving this milestone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
I invite Dr. Venkatesh B.M., Professor of Medicine, to present the names of the graduates of MBBS. I request the Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, ladies and gentlemen, I am privileged to read out the names of MBBS graduates: Dr. Ann Rathwik Nanda and Dr. Aaron Nazareth. Dr. Abdul Razak Natikar, Dr. Abhijit M. Kamath. Dr. Abhishek Sharma, Dr. Abhishek Gowda ML. Dr. Adamya V. Achar, Dr. Adarsh B. Bahana. Dr. Advait Shankar Pai, Dr. Ajay Kumar GR. Dr. Akshata G. Kolvekar, Dr. Akshata G. Nayak. Dr. Akshata K. Dinesh, Dr. Akshata M. Dr. Akshay Sharma, Dr. Akshay T. Tachil. Dr. Amananda Oprah D'Souza, Dr. Amar. Dr. Amit K.M., Dr. Amrita Prakashan Nambiar. Dr. Anita Elizabeth Johnny, Dr. Angeline Joy. Dr. Anne Elsa Neil, Dr. Anne Maria Joy. Dr. Annie Kirtana and Dr. Anthony Jude Yang. Dr. Anup Kumar L. Naik, Dr. Anusha Raju Patil. Dr. Anushka Kumar, Dr. Anvia Vilina D'Souza. Dr. Anya Abraham, Dr. Arafa. Dr. Arman Attar, Dr. Arpita Teresa. Dr. Ashrit Kurunji, Dr. Benita Edita Chalia. Dr. Binu CJ, Dr. Bonita Bridget. Dr. Karina Ann Lobo, Dr. Chris Carlton Mirinda, Dr. Krishma Jerusha Shields, Dr. Christian Nizel Rodriguez, Dr. Devakumar E., Dr. Danya D. Rao, Dr. Dravya Hegde, Dr. Elizabeth Thomas, Dr. Imi Golda A., Dr. Eric Anthony Varghese, Dr. Isha Mary Nobe, Dr. Fatima Shifa, Dr. Gayatri Kini, Dr. Gomes George Bosco, Dr. Halda Elizabeth Matthew, Dr. Harita MB, Dr. Harshavardhan K., Dr. Haidar Ali Raza, Dr. Iman Boban, Dr. Jagan N. Joseph, Dr. Jane Rachel Opel Pinto, Dr. Jeevit R. Prasad, Dr. Jenny Ann Maria R., Dr. Jerusha Ann Matthews, Dr. Justin Sean Siquera, Dr. Gian Joy, Dr. Joan Sebastian, Dr. Joel Shaji Matthew, Dr. Jordan Ride Raskina, Dr. Joseph Josh Kutur, Dr. Jovita Jerome De Silva, Dr. Julia Joy, Dr. Kavya Ganesh, Dr. Kedar Mahender Kodkani, Dr. Kirti Kamal CK, Dr. Konchadi Deepti Suresh Shanai, Dr. Kumar Shashwat, Dr. Curious N. James, Dr. Lakshmi H.K., Dr. Leah Maria George, Dr. Lekha K.S., Dr. Leah, Dr. M. Isaac Stephen, Dr. Madhushri L., Dr. Manisha Renu Manikuttan, Dr. Maria Clifson, Dr. Maria Thomas V., Dr. Mariam Zuhada, Dr. Marilyn Matthew, Dr. Meera J., Dr. Michelle Narona, Dr. Monica Patricia Lobo, Dr. Monisha PV, Dr. Mudala M. Bhatt, Dr. Mohammad Fodel Mohammad, Dr. Nicole Joseph, Dr. Niranjan, Dr. Yasha Pujari Babu, Dr. Pradyot K, Dr. Prajna Pai Manjeshwar. Dr. Praveen Paul, Dr. Prithwin Pradeep. Dr. Priyal Shaji, Dr. R.F. Joel Amritam. Dr. R. Mayuri, Dr. Raghavendra Naik P. Dr. Rahul Kumar, Dr. Rajila Ann. Dr. Raksha Rao, Dr. Ramya Ravindra Patil. Dr. Ravi Kiran, Dr. Reema H.M. Dr. Rion Joseph Saldana, Dr. Rini Roy. Dr. Robin T. Baby, Dr. Rohan Manjunath Gowda. Dr. Alvish Joston D'Souza, Dr. Romal Roy. Dr. Ronita Lenny, Dr. S. Harish. Dr. Safwan, Dr. Samskruti K.S. Dr. Sandra George, Dr. Sanjana Carol Mendonça. Dr. Sanjana Prabhu, Dr. Sarah Marian Savina Joseph. Dr. Sarah Philip Panikar, Dr. Shafiq Naseem. Dr. Sharon Maria Conceso, Dr. Shifal Sudhir. Dr. Shrestha Anna Jayan, Dr. Shreya Syria Honorius. Dr. Shreya Shibu Kurup, Dr. Shweta Sridasa Naik. Dr. Sneha R. Shetty, Dr. Sneha Sanjeev Balakrishnan. Dr. Sonia S. Dr. Sonia Suresh. Dr. Sophia K. Varghese, Dr. Srihari R. Vijay. Dr. Sridevi Pradeep, Dr. Srijan G. Shetty. Dr. Srinivas C. Sankol, Dr. Sri Raksha C. Dr. Stacy Jane Lawrence, Dr. Sucheta S. Bhatt. Dr. Shushruth S. Shetty, Dr. Swati D. Kulkarni. Dr. Sweedil Crystal Fernandez, Dr. Tanya Kamath. Dr. Trevor Adrian Fernandez, Dr. Varsha John. Dr. Varsha Sandiago, Dr. Varun Kumar. Dr. Venisha Larita D'Souza, Dr. Vijay Varghese. Dr. Vaishaka A.S., Dr. Vishal George. Dr. Vivek Kumar. Thank you all.
I request Dr. Anthony Silvan D'Souza, Dean, Father Mullah Medical College, to administer the oath of a physician to the graduates.
MBBS graduates, kindly stretch your right arm forwards and repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity, even under threat. I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life from the time of conception. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standing to intervene my duty and my patient. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and noble traditions of medical profession. I will treat my colleagues with all respect and dignity. I shall abide by the code of medical ethics as enunciated by the National Medical Commission. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Kindly turn your tassels to the right. Hearty congratulations on graduating with MBBS degree.
Thank you, sir.
I call upon Ms. Cynthia Santmayer, Vice Principal, Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing, to present the postgraduates of Master of Science in Audiology, Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology courses. I request our Chief Guest and Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Respected dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to one and all. With pride and immense joy, I present the postgraduates of MSc Audiology and MSc Speech Language Pathology from Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing. Ms. Amal Karoot Bashir, Ms. Anita K.A., Mr. Ansha H.S., Ms. Arona Mervin Roji, Mr. Ritesh Akshay Gonsalves, Ms. Sneha Joji, Ms. Valida Coelho, Mr. Wilton Mervin Fernandez, Ms. Aisha Shalofa, Ms. Bubna Tamanna Anil, Ms. Freni Lamita Fernandez, Ms. Grishma Ganesh Shetty, Ms. Lorraine Little Therese M.A., Ms. Rachel Elizabeth Johnson, Ms. Melissa Benedicta Saldana, Ms. Merlin Charlie, Ms. Savina Anna Rodriguez, Ms. Sushmita UJ, and Mr. Vishwadeep Singh. Congratulations, dear postgraduates. Best of luck and a bright future to you all.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Dr. Sweta Dikunna, Professor and Course Coordinator, Fmcha, will present the postgraduates of MSc Medical Laboratory Technology, Masters in Hospital Administration, and Masters in Physiotherapy courses. I request the Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Respected dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am pleased to announce the postgraduates of Medical Lab Technology, Hospital Administration and Physiotherapy. Miss Akshaya, Miss Angeline Olive. Miss Elsia Johnson, Miss Lavita Elvita de Souza. Miss Maitri Bhatt, Miss Sheetal. Miss Anita John, Mr. Darrell Gabriel Baptist. Miss Divyashri, Miss Harshita. Miss Jeshma Mascarenas, Sister Joshna. Miss Nafisat Noor Batisha, Mr. Prajwal Joy Narona. Miss Renisha Daphne Baptist, Miss Richelle Cheryl De Souza. Miss Reshma Dikuna, Miss Seema Joycelyn De Souza. Miss Sonal Lisha Saldana, Miss Venisha Morris. Mr. Vijay Marian DeCosta, Miss Wilma Shiny Montero. Miss Zama Fasli. Miss Acharya Nidhi Umesh. Miss Vaishnavi Jaydev. Miss Daneshwari Chandrappa Angadi. Miss Fernandez Livy Felsi. Mr. Gordon Anuj Miranda, Miss Mallika Pandit. Miss Mariamat Mushira, Miss Naik Priyanka Sadanand. Mr. Nikhil KB. Hearty congratulations, dear postgraduates.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Vice Dean, Father Mullah Medical College, will present the postgraduate's medical degree and diploma courses. I request the Chief Guest and Guest of Honor to present the certificates.
Good evening, respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. I have the privilege of presenting our postgraduates. Dr. Akshay Louis Dias, Dr. Amulya S. Dr. Anvit Sherwin Pinto, Dr. Aruna Kumar Umanabadi. Dr. Bhargavram S. Acham, Dr. Monisha Madhumita Ye. Dr. Jennifer Joseph, Dr. Roja B. Hulihalli. Dr. Sonal Fernandez, Dr. Mudupalli Udaya Kumar. Dr. Jessica Maria D'Souza, Dr. Monisha D'Souza. Dr. Joslita Rebello, Dr. Monish Thomas. Dr. Someshwar Marla, Dr. Nidhi Mali Patil. Dr. Sudeep Padiwal, Dr. Nikhil Matthew Simon. Dr. Aaron Jose Fernandez, Dr. Pramila Renisha Rodriguez. Dr. Alfonsa Mary Job, Dr. Harshini Vinayakumar. Dr. Tania Eltrida Pinto, Dr. Janine Diana Miranda. Dr. Ashwita Merlin Kaal, Dr. Kirtiraj M.A. Dr. Asmita Mukunda Toro, Dr. Mukesh Bania, Dr. Evelyn George. Dr. Nambiyar Sagar Janardhan, Dr. Gale Krasta. Dr. Stephen Sebastian, Dr. Ashwini A. Patil. Dr. Aishwarya Hegde, Dr. Lisa Melita Pinto. Dr. Shweta C. Pujari, Dr. Tatireddy Sai Harshita Reddy. Dr. Lakshmi K. Vijayaraghavan, Dr. Tamiza Farat. Dr. Subhas Nagur, Dr. Vignesh K. Dr. Priyanka P. Dr. Godwin Joy, Dr. Samantha Adriana D'Souza, Dr. Harshit Gopinath Ye, Dr. J. Stephanie Lilia Pushpam, Dr. Manjunathan, Dr. Mary Netheya, Dr. Sandeep Reddy, Dr. Sriharsha Hegde, Dr. Rose Merolin D'Souza, Dr. Tiago P, Dr. Shashikiran Hosamani. Thank you. Congratulations for all the postgraduates.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us 435 graduates and their unforgettable moment in the limelight. Join us in congratulating the fresh graduates by giving a hearty round of applause to all of them and to their proud parents as well.
As a mark of loyalty and reverence for nurturing qualities the institution has imbued in the graduates thus far, which in turn has made this day possible, I request everyone to rise in respect for the institution anthem.
I now invite our distinguished chief guest, Dr. M.K. Ramesh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru, Karnataka, to deliver the graduation address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Most respected Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana, the other guest of honor, Dr. Eric Corre, Reverend Richard Alois Coelho, Director, Father Mulka Charitable Institutions, Dr. Anthony Silvan D'Souza, Dr. Uday Kumar, Dr. Hilda D'Souza, and Professor Akhilesh, other faculty members, the parents, and my dear students. Is considered the health sciences courses, especially MBBS, to be the rather one of the toughest courses. Long duration, big tomes to read, and in other courses they master the theory. Here we master the theory as well as we learn the skills and master them. So on this day, after crossing all the hurdles, after learning all the skills and reading all the books, you will become graduates, and it's a proud moment. My heartiest congratulations to you all. Because not everybody would get into health sciences courses. In India, as you know, only 20% will get the chance to study higher education, and out of that, only 8% will have a chance to get into health sciences courses. And MBBS, 15 lakh students take entrance examination. Out of that, around 80,000 get selected. So that itself tells how difficult it is to get into that course. So getting is one thing, and clearing it successfully is another thing. So double congratulations to you. And Mangalore is a beautiful place. It's always a pleasure to come to Mangalore. And as and today, there are around 600 medical colleges in India. And when I was in Delhi, in the meetings when we used to think about the opening new colleges, we used to have a lot of discussions and differences. I was against opening medical colleges, all those things. So there was a common refrain was there. In Mangalore and Pondicherry, if you throw a stone, the chances are that it would fall into a medical college. So that tells how many colleges are there. But how many of them are of best quality? Like in America, the universities are divided into Ivy League, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, like that. So out of 600, I can only say maybe around 10% might come into Tier 1. And luckily, Mangalore has many good colleges. And Father Muller stands tall amongst all of them. If you don't believe me, you ask your friends. I will not name, who are studying in some colleges. If they get one hernia patient, they take the patient to the ward and display. And there are some colleges, even postgraduates would pass out without even doing hernia or appendix operation. And I'm sure, and I know, and my friends have worked here, studied here, and Father Muller has the highest load of patients, and one of the best set of teachers. And more than that, actually, the dedication, the great father, Augustus Muller, who laid the foundation, I think 150 years back, we must respect his soul, because his vision we all should appreciate. At that time, as a homeopathic doctor, he started this, and gradually I think they have opened the medical colleges and all these courses. But what has to be appreciated is the dedication with which the institution has been built, and dedication with which they train the students. Because once I had come for an inspection, I saw that Father Muller Nursing College. I had come for the medical college inspection around 12 years back. I went to that nursing college. It was amazing. See, we have gotten 500 nursing colleges. In fact, it becomes controversial if I tell. When I became the VC, I used to tell informally, if I can close certain colleges, I consider myself as a successful VC. That's the quality of certain nursing colleges. But Father Muller Nursing College stands, stands outstandingly alone. We can only name very few nursing colleges, Father Muller College, St. John's, St. Philomena's, like that. So what I mean to say is, you have been lucky to study this institution, and you should be grateful to this institution, and you should never forget this institution, because you can always proudly say that I have passed out from Father Muller. You know why? Because people also know that many colleges are not of equal quality. When you say yourself that you are an alumni of Father Muller, certain message is conveyed that he might be good, maybe his clinical skills are good, so my health, if I succumb myself to him for the treatment, I will be safe. That itself is half battle won. And this is one thing. As I said, Mangalore is a beautiful place. So far, you enjoyed nice beaches, evening walks, and people are beautiful. Mangaloreans are beautiful people. I didn't say girls, I said beautiful people. And evening on ice cream in ideal Java. So life was fantastic. In fact, I say Mangaloreans have better life than Bangaloreans. Because Mangalore has a culture. It has a unique identity. So enjoyed all those things. Now the time comes. There is a saying in English, there is only one constant in life. That's change. Because next, once you finish your internship, once you finish a degree, the second phase of your life starts. So far it was a hassle-free life, no responsibility. Your parents used to send money and you had a good set of friends, you enjoyed the life. Now your parents expect you to earn and support them, and you would also like to study ahead, get into post-graduation, and that element of uncertainty. Now, you know, that rat race everywhere is there. What to do? There's a time you have to look back and also to look ahead. Here I would like to tell you one thing. When we joined, especially MBBS, 3 types of people used to join. The students, among my classmates also. One category were passionate about medicine. In fact, they were so passionate, even if you give $1 billion, they wouldn't quit the profession. That's the passionate. We cannot talk about them. Second category came into because of peer pressure or parental pressure. There was one more category. I don't think that exists any longer. From Andhra, we used to get students, especially private medical colleges, that if you become a doctor, they would get big dowry. Now also, does it exist? I don't think so. I would like to know which category you belong to. How many of you belong to the first category? Very small number. Then I should quote an incident from my life. Because when I say here, I think who are passionate about the profession are very less. Then, see, earlier, the PUC was considered what you call that turning point in life. At that time, choices were very many. Since only few people raised their hands that were passionate about the profession, I am telling this. So after PUC, we had only limited choices. Either we joined medicine, engineering, or dental, or agriculture sciences. That's all. And rest went into BABSc. Now, so we had no choice. Now ample of opportunities are there. Even after MBBS, you can get into any profession at any time. Now also you can become software engineers, you can get into IS, whatever this thing. Why I'm telling is, if you have a confusion, I said look back and look ahead. Look back, I said, because you just analyze, introspect. Did you enjoy your studies? Because you will be doing the same thing. Maybe you will achieve higher skills, higher degrees, but the same profession you will be following for another 40 years. To excel in the profession, to enjoy the profession, you should have passion, you should love towards the profession. If you don't have that, this is the time to choose a different profession. You need not be ashamed, because ultimately what you have to become successful in life. You can serve the society, serve the country in any profession. I said I will quote an incident because while having lunch with Clement D'Souza in the afternoon, I remembered, because he is my classmate. Hilda is my classmate's wife. I tell you why. I was a very good student of mathematics in PUC. I wanted to become an engineer or a scientist, radio scientist, physicist I wanted to become. But like any mother at that time, my mother wanted me to become a doctor. And peer pressure. So I had got very good marks. So I took admissions in engineering college. It came first. Later on, I got the medical seat into this thing. So, but admission medical seat came first. So I went to Mysore Medical College and joined. And by the time my admission letter for the engineering college came, my parents didn't send it to me. So I came to know only when the last date was over. So I joined Mysore Medical College. And the peer pressure was also there. At that time, medical course was a very, very elitist and most sought after course. Because not like now there are 60 colleges. At that time, there were only 9 medical colleges in Karnataka, 4 government and 5 private medical colleges. And merit seats were only around 400 after taking the reservation, all those things. And my anatomy professor was Dr. Kanta, was the first vice chancellor of RGHS, my predecessor. By sitting in front of a cadaver, with smelling that formalin, I got fed up. And seeing that Grey's Anatomy, we never did like Chaurashi and all. At that time only Grey's Anatomy. Chaurashi, if anybody sees it, they used to throw it. So I thought what I am doing. I got frustrated. After 1 year, I again applied for Surathkal Engineering College. I got the seat. Why I am telling this thing is, this is the age, at that time, the age was not stable. When I joined, I was 17 years old. I was not matured enough. I couldn't take the independent decisions. In the sense, if somebody tells, okay, you get swayed that way. If somebody tells another, you get swayed that way. So I went to, I am from Davangere. I went to Mandipeta to put the Xerox copies. Not Xerox, true copies. In fact, you might be surprised to know we never had Xerox at that time. True copy means we take one form, fill up all the marks, get it signed by a guest officer. That becomes your Xerox copy. There I met one person. He asked me, I said, I'm doing MBBS course and I'm quitting it and joining Surathkal for electronics engineering. He said, he was also an electronics engineer, BE electronics. Engineering ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ರಿಪೇರರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. The technology was at primitive stage. At that time, electronics engineers means radio repairers, Murphy radio or whatever the radio. He said, sir, the doctor andre devaru sir yak bidtira maadi anta. So I got oscillated again. I came back to the Mysore Medical College and continued my studies. In this bargain, I failed twice and lost 1 year. And Clement was my first batch. So I got friends in the second batch, junior batch. So one advantage is I have got 2 alumni mates. From the first batch, from the second batch. Of course, I never used to tell it earlier. When somebody says, they ask a batch in Kerala, I used to hide that I had failed twice. Now I think I've crossed the stage, so I need not be ashamed of it. So when I was talking with Clement, why, anybody had failed here? Good, nothing to bother. Failures are common in life. Ultimately, what you have to do, you have to be a successful man in the life. Am I right? Basically, you should be successful in life. Not short term, long term. In the life, you should become successful. That's what your aim should be. So, what I was telling is, if you want to be a successful man, if you want to enjoy the life, you should enjoy what you're doing. So you decide whatever you have studied for last 4 years or 5 years, did you enjoy that? And are you going to be enjoying that profession for another 40 years? If the answer is no, please think otherwise, any other course. If the answer is yes, don't look back, go ahead in the profession. Am I right? Because any profession, especially health profession, medical profession require not only your work hours, it requires compassion, commitment, communication skills. All these things, empathy, all these things are required to become successful in life. Unless you have the compassion, you can never connect with the patient. Unless you communicate well, you can never be successful. Unless you know how to counsel the patient, how to counsel the parents, how to counsel their attendants, your practice will never pick up. So you have to master the skills. And doing all that, you have to follow the ethics. If you quit ethics, you may get short-term gains, but in the long term, you can never sleep comfortably. See, nowadays actually the society has changed. Earlier it used to be doctors were called God and patients blindly trusted the doctor. The days have changed now. Now once the profession came into, the day it came into Consumer Protection Act, that relationship changed. Now we are service providers and the service seekers. So in this condition, in this scenario, you should also know how to survive. But to survive, most important thing is never to leave ethics. If you stick on to the ethics, you're compassionate, your behavior is impeccable, definitely you can become successful. And you know, you have gone through a lot of phases. Yours is one of the batch, I think, suffered COVID. Almost 2 years you lost because of COVID. That's also a big experience. So that should motivate you to think in a lateral way. Because till then we thought that we know many things. We conquered medicine. But COVID taught us life is very uncertain and our knowledge is very, very limited. You all know when the COVID came, every day we used to hear different news or things about it. It was like 4 blind people describing an elephant. We passed through that. But during that time, the people in the medical profession know how tough it was, what stress we underwent. And many would have burnt out at that time. Many would have regretted why did they join the medical profession. So that should act as a warning to us. What warning is? So we should learn how to de-stress ourselves also. See, this is our profession. First, take it out from your mind that we are God. So we were taught, we were ingrained to believe that we are God, so we should not take rest, we should 24 hours, we should work, and we should always dedicate to the society. No, take it out of that. We are simple, common human beings, medically qualified, and we are going to do service to society with whatever knowledge we have according to our capacity, honestly, ethically. That's all you should do. You should care for your parents. You should never sacrifice your family life. Structure your timings. I don't advise you to work 24 hours. You should dedicate time to the profession as well as to your family, friends, and other hobbies. You should know how to de-stress yourself. How you will de-stress? Because nowadays, I don't see people reading any books. I think that reading habit is going down because of WhatsApp or Facebook, Instagram, whatever this thing. I don't see nowadays people reading any books. In fact, I used to feel very, very surprised. When I was taking one diabetes class, I asked one student, he was, sir, is Achilles heel. I asked him, who is Achilles? Ade, sir, ade try movie iruttanalla idu. I asked him, have you read Iliad? No, I told him, at least out of curiosity, when you read the who is Achilles, why it is named, why the tendon is called Achilles tendon, why Pandora's box, why abdomen is called Pandora's box. So unless you do some lateral reading, you will never have these ideas. You should read your textbooks, I agree. But only reading the textbooks will limit your knowledge, will limit your vision. And reading books, other books, apart from your textbooks, is a great, great stress buster. And if you've got hobbies, it's good. If you don't have any hobby, from today itself develop a hobby. Learn an instrument. Learn dancing. Whatever hobby, whatever relaxes you, learn music. Go for trekking. All these things will help you in the long run. And develop support group. And support group, best support group will be your undergraduate classmates. Later on also you get a lot of friends. Earlier also you would have a lot of friends. But our graduation day friends, undergraduate friends, they are the best buddies because they would have seen from all angle our bad things, good things, bad angle, good angle, all things they would have known because that's the age we do many mistakes. 17 to 22, That's the age we cross from teenage to adulthood. We do a lot of things, lot of mistakes. That stage, the friendship which are developed at that stage will stay longer, and that will act as a big support system, because some would become successful, some would face with some problems, because that life is not just only a road of roses. Success will be there, failures will be there. At that time, you should have a support group to stand by you, to counsel you, to motivate you, because building self-confidence is very important at some point. At some point, all of us will go through the stage, some point. At that stage, we need big support group. So, unless you distress yourself, you get burned very fast. Like it happens in software industry, the 40 majority would get burnt out. You should never get burnt out. You should play a long innings. You should play like Tendulkar, not Tendulkar, Dravid. Long, steady innings. Then you will be successful. And we're all social animals. We live in a society. I told you, don't believe us that we are gods. It doesn't mean that you should not have the commitment to the society. Commitment to the society is very important. If you have become doctors, if you have become a physiotherapist, whatever this thing, that's because society has contributed to you. So society has contributed, supported in whatever way it is possible. So we should always have something in the mind that when I go back, when I leave behind, I leave this society as a better place for my next generation. That's very important. And today I'm not going to talk about any technical things, because another guest of honor is there. I think he can talk whatever his experience in Malaysia. I thought that I will not talk anything technical. I thought this is only a medical college graduation day. After coming now, I realized that other allied health sciences, physiotherapy, other courses are also there. So I'm not going to talk any technical things about the medicine. When I said physiotherapy, I tell you, allied health sciences has a great future. The importance has been realized by all throughout the world. In fact, we have got the highest demand for our Indian nurses and allied health sciences graduates from other countries. Because of the lifestyle changes, because of the work style, many people are developing ailments which requires allied health sciences services immensely. I tell you, the future is great. Coming days are very bright, and our Prime Minister has mooted that Heal India moment. India is going to be 100% is going to be a health destination, or health tourism will pick up. See, India will become a 5 trillion economy in another 1 year or 2 years. By 2040, by 2040, Indian economy will be the second largest economy in the world. I am not telling it, Indians are not telling it, IMF has told this. By 2040, India will be the second largest economy with around 19 trillion economy. America would remain the first according to that. As of now, America is first, next comes China, we stand around 7th. At present, we are 3 trillion economy. France is 7 trillion economy, and Britain is 8 trillion economy. By 2040, nobody will be there. India will climb to the second position because we have got the youngest population. So whatever the India has to achieve, we have to achieve in this 20 years, 2 decades. Later on, we will also become a graying society, which is the major problem of Japan and America, other countries. Actually, they are all graying society. So India is the one country we have younger generation. This advantage we will have for another 20 years. And you are the privileged generation who will be contributing to the growth of the country in these 20 years. So that's your responsibility to contribute to the country to achieve that second position in the economic second position in the economy. How you will do it? Practice your profession sincerely. Be best in your profession so that wherever you go, whichever country you go, you can practice confidently. That way you can uphold the dignity of your college as well as the country as well as the state. Having said that, in many countries today is called the commencement day. Commencement day because whatever knowledge earned all these 4 years, here onwards you are going to translate that knowledge for the betterment of the society. That's why it's called the commencement day. So in this journey, lot of ups and falls will be there. Sometimes we face success, sometimes we face failures, but you are sincere, ethical, committed. In the long run, all of you will become successful. And I wish you all the very best in this, and I wish you all the happiness, pleasure, success, everything in this journey. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your precious inputs to our dear students. Your presence here is an inspiration to all of us. Dhanyavadagalu.
On behalf of the graduates, Dr. Fatima Shifa shall deliver the response to the graduation address as an expression of the graduates' sentiments and gratitude.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, professors, faculty and staff, graduates, parents, and everyone gathered here, a very good evening to one and all. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and it gives me immense pleasure to be standing before you all to deliver this address on behalf of my fellow graduates. It is difficult for me to fathom that the past few years that we spent as a student of this institution that has been filled with highs and lows, mistakes and hardships, victories and failures, and countless memories has come to an end. As I stand here, I recall the sleepless nights we spent before every exam, the anxiousness before every viva, the celebrations, and ultimately the relief when we finally cleared our exams and became graduates. The journey has been challenging, but in every step that we have taken to be standing where we are today, our institution has played a significant role. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the management, professors, and faculty of Father Mullah institutions for the array of opportunities, your knowledge and expertise, and for molding us into better individuals and healthcare professionals. You gave us inspiration to strive for perfection. Thank you for making us feel welcomed, creating an atmosphere where we could grow and flourish to the best of our abilities. I would also like to thank all the nursing and other staff who have contributed tirelessly for the welfare and functioning of our institute, without whom everything would come to a standstill. Thank you to our parents and loved ones for their unconditional love and support throughout these years. From holding our hand through our downfalls, being our dummy patient before every exam, to celebrating each and every success with us, small or big, they have done it all. Today, I hope we've made them proud. Thank you to all my fellow graduates, without whom this journey wouldn't have been the same. Congratulations to all of you for emerging victorious through it all. All your efforts were worth it. We spent countless hours studying together, battled through the uncertainties of COVID, were each other's support system, and through all these life lessons and crazy schedules, we made lifelong memories. Thank you for everything. Today, we're standing at the brink of our future. It begins here. It begins today. The path ahead is not going to be simple, but simple is not what we signed up for. There is an ocean of opportunities awaiting us, and I hope that as we embark on this new chapter of our lives, we continue to grow as professionals, but importantly, believe that words and actions can also heal, and never compromise on our compassion and dedication towards this noble profession. Make space for yourself, for humility, for rest, and for support whenever you feel the need for it in this chaotic world that you're stepping foot in. Open your heart to the possibilities of each day. Be patient with your patients, because every life is valuable and every life is worth saving. As I conclude, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you again for making it this far. From pricking ourselves during physiology practicals to pricking patients now, from coffee hut to coffee corner, we've come a long way. All the graduates present here today, be it MBBS or Allied Health Sciences, we all work towards a common goal, and that goal has been fulfilled today. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Thank you, Dr. Fatima Shifa, for reminiscing about your years spent in this institution and for expressing your gratitude towards your alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to honor the meritorious graduates for their outstanding performance in academics and other fields. I invite Dr. Harish Gowda, Professor and Head of Department Forensic Medicine, Father Mullah Medical College, to list the name of awardees. I request our guest of honor, Dr. Herrick Corey, to award the meritorious student.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it gives me immense pleasure to announce academic prize winners who have brought glory to our institutions. First, Father Mullah Medical College, Reverend Dr. Lawrence C. D'Souza Prize for securing overall highest marks, and Professor S. Raghunath Shetty Prize for securing highest marks in surgery is awarded to Dr. Fatima Shifa. Late Srimati and Sri M. Ramanna Alwa Prize, sponsored by Dr. J.P. Alwa, in memory of his parents for securing highest marks in medicine, is awarded to Dr. Abhishek Sharma. Professor B. Sanjeev Rai Prize for securing highest marks in pediatrics is awarded to Dr. Niranjan. Professor Bharati V. Baliga Prize for securing highest marks in OBG is awarded to Dr. Alvis Joston D'Souza and Dr. Samskriti K.S. Physiotherapy Department, late Father Lawrence V.M. Fernandez Memorial Prize for securing highest marks overall in BPT, and Father Ignatius D'Souza Award for securing highest marks in physiotherapy subjects is awarded to Ms. Mendonça Janice Melvin. Highest marks secured in final year BPT University examination held in the year 2022 November, Miss Anne Maria Jibu. Highest marks secured in final year MPT University examination held in October 2022, Miss Naik Priyanka Sadanand. Father Mullah College of Allied Health Sciences, highest marks secured in final year university examination held in December 2022 in BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, Miss Priya Kumari. In BSc Medical Imaging Technology, Miss Anupama Roy. In BSc Anesthesia Technology, Miss Sabah Taskeen. In BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Miss Kalpita R. Rai. In BSc Renal Dialysis Technology, Miss Maria Antoni. Prize sponsored by Mr. Wilson Desa in memory of late Salvador Desa Kalyanpur for securing highest aggregate marks in 3rd and 4th semester Masters in Hospital Administration University examination held in July and December 2022, Sister Josna KM. Highest marks secured in final year MSc Medical Laboratory Technology University examination held in December 2022, Miss Akshaya and Miss Angeline Olive S. The following students have secured overall ranks in the university examinations held by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru. PG Medical Degree University examination held in July 2022. MD General Medicine Dr. Anvit Sherwin Pinto, 2nd rank. MD Dermatology, Dr. Monisha Madhumita A, second rank. MD Microbiology, Dr. Rose Merolin D'Souza, first rank. MS OBG, Dr. Ashwini A. Patil, 10th rank. MD Psychiatry, Dr. Asmita Mukund Toro and Dr. Evelyn George, 7th rank. MD Radiation Oncology, Dr. Samantha Adriana D'Souza, 6th rank. Dr. Abdul Razak Natikar, MBBS student of our college, has represented Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka in South Zone Inter-University Cricket Men Tournament in the year 2021-2022. The PG Allied Courses, Masters in Hospital Administration, Miss Harshita N, 2nd rank. Sister Josna KM, 3rd rank. Miss Vilma Shaini Montero, 9th rank. MSc Medical Laboratory Technology, Miss Maitri Bhatt, 1st rank. She has been selected for the gold medal for securing highest marks in MSc Allied Health Sciences, announced by RGHS for the 25th annual convocation to be held this year. Miss Lavita Elvicia D'Souza, 1st rank. Miss Akshaya, 2nd rank. Miss Seetal CJ, 2nd rank. Miss Angeline Olive S, 3rd rank. UG Allied Courses, BSc Medical Imaging Technology, Mr. Danny N. Jijo, 10th rank. BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, Miss Michelle Valentina Rodriguez, 9th rank. Father Muller College of Speech and Hearing, the prize for securing highest marks in 5th and 6th semester BASLP University examination held in May and October 2022 is awarded to Mr. Ben Turutumel. Prize for securing highest marks in MSc Audiology is awarded to Miss Anita K.A. Prize for securing highest marks in MSc Speech Language Pathology is awarded to Miss Rachel Elizabeth Johnson. The following students have secured overall ranks in the university examination conducted by Mangalore University in October 2022. Miss Anita K.A., first rank in MSc Audiology. Miss Rachel Elizabeth Johnson, first rank in MSc Speech Language Pathology. Congratulations on your achievement. Wishing you even more success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winners. May you aspire to achieve loftier goals.
Actions speak louder than words. Our guest of honor, Dr. Eric Corey, is a prime example for the same. He is a Chief Operating Officer at Sabah Healthcare, Malaysia, and we are privileged to have you in our midst, sir. I request you to address the gathering.
Your Grace, Bishop Peter Paul Saldana, Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Mangalore, and also President of Father Muller Charitable Institution. Dr. M.K. Ramesh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka, Reverend Father Richard Aloysius Coelho, who is the Director of the Father Muller's Charitable Institution, graduates of Father Muller Medical College, graduates of Father Muller College of Allied Sciences, graduates of Father Muller College for Speech and Hearing, and fellow postgraduates, lecturers from teaching faculties, parents of graduates, student community, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate this opportunity to address you, the graduates of Father Muller Charitable Institution. It is an honor and a great pleasure to be here to share this momentous occasion. I am also humbled and touched by this privilege, and I like to extend many thanks to Father Muller Charitable Institution for this opportunity. Graduates, this is a day of celebration for you. The graduates, not forgetting parents, lecturers who were instrumental for your achievement. It is a day you reflect on the challenges you have gone through, and now it is all paid off. And I am sure you are looking forward to many more challenges, where you will be applying all the knowledge that you have gained. You have just completed your first leg of journey and stepping into the second leg, where you will be facing the actual realities. I can imagine what you must have gone through, because I was there too. You have been guided and trained to go to the next leg of journey. On your first day as medical students, you were introduced to cadavers, and the irritation of eyes all of you all have experienced from the formalin used as preservative. The smell of the formalin lingered in your hands even after you have washed them thoroughly. Besides that, you have gone through countless lectures, lab hours, ward rotations, and sleepless nights studying. And also the anxiety and stress experienced before appearing for your exams. Any field in medicine is a noble profession. It is a field with humanity, caring, and concern. All you graduates here in this hall, you are the chosen ones. I would like to congratulate all of you all on this achievement. Bravo to all of you for achieving this milestone courageously. Now that you're a doctor, you will not be defined to your patients only, but also to your friends, to those working at groceries that you frequent, and teenagers who will ask you all kinds of crazy questions. Teenagers will ask you, how is it examining naked patients? These people will define you to their society as someone of a potentially distinct and valued character. It is important to think about what that character is on this day. Not all have it. By any means, no one has it all the time. But all doctors and allied sciences can have it. And what it is, I think, is a particular kind of strength. Your greatest challenge of your profession is out there in your clinics and hospitals. You will start your residentship or internship. You will go through series of postings in different disciplines. In Malaysia, where I come from, internship used to be just 1 year. Now it is 2 years, so that one is better equipped when they work independently in non-specialist hospitals. Internship is an integral part of any medical graduate, where you will put knowledge into practice and acquire skills that you require. It is here where you will witness realities of medical profession and its challenges. You shall continue to learn and through the practical part of medicine, because in medical schools you were taught only the theoretical part. You will be guided by your senior residents, postgraduate specialists or consultants. It is here you will be groomed, prepares you for the next leg of journey where you will work independently. During your internship, patients will share deepest and personal secrets, and you are required to keep them confidential. Patients will put their life in your dear hands. It creates a trusting relationship between you and your patients. You shall not be judgmental and maintain the professionalism as a caregiver. At no circumstances you will share confidential and personal secrets unless otherwise needed for the purpose of treatment. Document all that you have got from history taking, clinical examinations into patients' case notes, including treatment that has been instituted. This shall be immediately conveyed to your senior resident officers or specialists to verify and concur with the treatment plan. Some of these seniors, residents, and specialists may be extremely nice or tyrants who may scold and belittle you. I agree. It is not right, but you need to manage them the best way possible. Anyway, those tyrants have all gone. I'd like to share a clinical situation where I was exposed. A child had come in for severe diarrhea. The child was emaciated and dehydrated. The child was acutely ill, obviously requiring active resuscitation. I was all alone in the ward. There was no time to call for help as the patient was in the verge of collapse. All the child needed was good fluid management. With the assistance of nurses, we managed to resuscitate the patient. After all that was done, I contacted the specialist who reprimanded me for not informing sooner. I did not bother since the outcome was good as the child survived. Frankly, I felt rewarded the child had survived. The next milestone is when you're a medical officer. You develop a feeling of know-it-all. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one. All of you have learned in medical school, all that you have learned in medical school may not present in a real clinical situation. The symptoms and signs may not be classical. I would like to reiterate that medicine is an art as well as science with continually evolving. So one should never stop learning while on the job. You must keep abreast with what is happening in the medical field to update your knowledge, skills, and clinical management. Continue to read, attend continued medical education, conferences, and congresses. Lots of medical advancement and experiences are shared at these events. We may be a doctor, allied sciences, specialists, consultants, but we need to continue learning. There may be amongst you who may become hospital directors or medical superintendents like me. As hospital directors or medical superintendents, you also need to attend CMEs because by keeping abreast, you will be able to facilitate doctors, nurses, allied sciences in carrying out their responsibilities. Those of you who plan to take up course on hospital management, please be reminded it is a 24/7 job. Your work does not stop after office hours and during weekends and public holidays. I must tell you, it is a very, very rewarding job. I enjoyed every moment of my 10 years as a hospital director. However, there may be occasions you may be struck with sadness, frustrations, and disappointments because there may be patients that would die despite all you have done. Be prepared to face complications as it occurs in the best and cautious hands. There may be instances you will be faced with lawsuits from complications, and they are inevitable. As long as you have made a wise decision under conditions of deep uncertainty and accept responsibility for the consequences, God will be on your side to overcome it. You must explain to patients, relatives, reasons for the unfavorable outcomes. Never hide. Tell them the truth. Tell them everything was done in the spirit of treating the patient, but unfortunate situation had led to this bad outcome. I am sure many of you all will be moving to other cities and countries for your residentship. Most of you all may be taking up specialties, subspecialties, including public health. Public health has gained importance after the recent pandemic, which is the infamous COVID-19. Some of you all may become researchers and medical administrators just like me. Take your time to achieve your dream specialty. And to those who will not pursue a clinical specialty, never ever feel incomplete. There are so many other professions such as medical law, which is gaining importance. As doctors or allied sciences, we are witnesses and servants to our patients. Be prepared for sleepless nights, missing festivals, and important family occasions such as birthdays and anniversaries. You must try to practice work-life balance when possible. By the way, you advise not to forget spouse's birthday and wedding anniversaries because you will never hear the end of it. Make sure you put important dates in your Google Calendar so that you will be timely reminded. As I had mentioned before, being in the medical field, immaterial if you're a doctor or from allied sciences, they are considered as noble professions. We need each other. It is a symbiotic relationship. This relationship will benefit each other for the betterment and favorable outcome for patients. Allied sciences graduates in this hall, you are equally important as doctors, specialists, and consultants. You make one of the most integral parts of patient care. Who are these people? They are physiotherapists, occupational therapists, lab scientific officers, speech and hearing, and the list goes on. Allied sciences are irreplaceable. Their role has become recognized during the COVID pandemic, when patients whose lungs were thoroughly fibrous, requiring good chest physiotherapy and occupational therapy for them to return to the community to serve. Allied sciences should not limit themselves to just a generalist, but upscale yourself into such specialties such as cardiology, respiratory, muscular, neurology, and psychiatry. By the way, I suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. I see the doctor 3 to 6 monthly as compared to an occupational therapist when I see every 2 weeks. It is soothing to see them because while they do physical therapy, they also provide counseling. Allied sciences, you must step up and scale up and make yourself to become indispensable by your actions. Doctors cannot and never replace your role. Observation, reasoning, human understanding, and courage are important. Wear the white coat with dignity and pride, and it is an honor to serve a human who's incapacitated due to illness. Every single one of y'all are privileged to serve mankind. Life saved is a family saved. There may be medical tools in your hands to treat a patient, but those hands must be loving and warm. Medicine means merciful, empathetic, daring or courageous, full of integrity, caring, ingenuity, and ethical. I like to offer special thanks to Father Muller's charitable institution for providing opportunities for these graduates. This charitable institution, which first started offering postgraduate courses, only has now grown to offer undergraduate courses from medical to allied sciences. It has truly proven to be a charitable institution by its action. Well done, Your Grace Bishop Peter Paul Saldana and team. May God bless you and your team with strength to soldier your mission, your vision, and objective for the betterment of mankind. Bravo to you all. And to you parents, thank you very much for bringing up these fine children. You have encouraged and supported them to take up these noble professions to serve mankind. May God shower His blessings and continue to give you good health. Finally, special thanks to teachers of the respective faculties who have been instrumental for the success of these graduates in this hall. It is not easy to be teachers as you are required to prepare syllabus, lectures, and conduct bedside teachings. Many of you all must have burned the midnight oil preparing. These graduates would not be enjoying this momentous day without your hard work. Kudos to you all. I will end my speech by stating the principles of Hippocratic Oath. The principles are gratitude, compassion, justice, honesty, humbleness, sanctity, integrity, confidentiality, fidelity to the bond, and finally, respect for life and dignity. With that, I thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dear graduates, your hard work and discipline will finally be rewarded. I invite Reverend Father Ajit B. Meneses to announce the names of the academic excellence, best outgoing students, and the recipient of the President's Gold Medal to acknowledge their accomplishment.
I request Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana to honor the awardees.
Dignitaries on the days and off the days. Our nation conducts annually the All India Medical Entrance Competitive Exam to over 2 to 3 lakh medical students all over India. I stand before you today to announce that the Father Mullah Charitable Institutions has decided to recognize, honor and award the top 100 ranks secured by our meritorious students who have excelled in such exams. We have with us today one such medical alumnus, Dr. Nibraz ul Haq, who has secured 10th rank in the postgraduate All India Medical Entrance Exam. We are proud to honor Dr. Nibraz ul Haq on our graduation ceremony 2023 and a mighty congratulations to him. We are proud of you, Nibraz, and your achievements. Congratulations to his brother and the parents, those who are present here. And Certificate of Excellence Award for the distinguished performance on securing 10th rank in PGCT 2020 awarded to Dr. Nibraz ul Haq Omar. With a round of applause for his achievement, dear students. And now we have Best Dissertation Award for the Medical Postgraduate instituted by Dr. B. Sanjeev Rai for the year 2022 awarded to Dr. Sandeep Reddy from the Department of Orthopedics. Congratulations, Dr. Sandeep. Silver Medal for the Best Outgoing Postgraduate Student Award 2022 in the Department of General Medicine, sponsored by Dr. Venkatesh BM in memory of his parents, late Patel B.T. Manjappa Gowda and late Srimati Chinnamma, goes to Dr. Mudapalli Uday Kumar. Congratulations, Dr. Uday. And the Silver Medal for the Best Outgoing Postgraduate Student Award 2022 in the Department of Pediatrics, sponsored by Dr. Sabita Ansari in memory of late Dr. S.V. Ansari, Pediatrician, Kannur, goes to Dr. Kalyanesh G. Now we are going to announce the Best Outgoing students from the various institutions. Best outgoing allied health science graduate of the college, Ms. Priya Kumari from the Department of BSc Medical Laboratory Technology. Congratulations, Priya. With your round of applauses, Priya, congratulations for your all-round achievements that you have brought laurels to our institution. Late John Linu Varghese Memorial Prize for the Best Outgoing Graduate of Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Ms. Mendonca Janice Melvin. Congratulations, Janice, for your contribution to this institution. Best Outgoing Audiology and Speech Language Pathology Graduate of the college, Mr. Ben Turuttamil. And here we are, awaiting for the most prestigious award of the day. After scrutinizing the academic excellence, extra and co-curricular activities, Father Mullah Charitable Institution President's Gold Medal for the Best Outgoing MBBS Graduate for the year 2022 is awarded to Dr. Niranjan. Congratulations, Dr. Niranjan. With a round of applauses, dear parents, dear students, and all the faculty members, we are proud of you, Dr. Niranjan.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Congratulations to the winners. You have indeed made yourself, your parents, and the institution proud. May you continue to excel and be inspired to achieve many more accolades along your professional journey.
We are privileged to have as a chief guest Dr. M.K. Ramesh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru, Karnataka. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing us with your presence today. We request you to accept this felicitation on behalf of Father Mullah Charitable Institution. I request Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana to felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, sir.
We are also honored to have Dr. Harry Corre, Chief Operating Officer, Sabha Healthcare, Malaysia, as our guest of honor. We are proud to have you with us on this solemn occasion, sir. I request you to kindly accept our felicitation.
I request Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana to felicitate our guest of honor.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, sir.
I now invite the President of Father Mullah Charitable Institution and the Bishop of Mangalore Diocese, Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Father Richard Coelho, the Director, Dr. M.K. Ramesh, the Chief Guest of the Day, and Dr. Eric Correa, the Guest of Honor, the administrators, the governing board members, the deans, the heads of the department, the faculty, dignitaries on the days and off the days, graduates, parents, well-wishers, ladies and gentlemen. I rejoice with you and I congratulate you, especially the graduates of this day, for bringing laurels to our institute. Your presence makes our institute certainly special, but for you, we would not have had this day. Your achievement of academic performance and also your presence in this campus has made this campus lively, beautiful, and certainly precious. The oath that you have taken this afternoon has shown what is the responsibility that is laid on you. And on your own free will, you have taken that oath to serve humanity, the suffering humanity, and to be part of that humanity, to reduce their pain and struggle, respecting their life, their dignity, their rights. And certainly this oath will take you a long way, which you will remember every day and every time a patient comes to you, whether as a health professional, whether in the laboratories, whether in the academic career, whether in research, wherever you go, you will remember this day and the words that you uttered as a kind of your commitment to God and humanity. That's what you said. Father Muller's is a renowned institute. It's not a commercial institute, as you know. It's charitable. We put the word charity. Charity is certainly love. Caritas in Latin is charity, means love. And the power of love has to be shown by you. The love is capable of taming the wild animals, and it can also bring meaning in life. And you are going to show that love in a concrete way wherever you are, when your fellow human beings come to you for solace and consolation, for relieving them of their pain, for diagnosis and for treatment, and to give an insight into their struggles, and also to console when they lose their loved ones. So you need to know many skills. You have acquired some of them. Our chief guest mentioned quite a few of them which are required to be acquired over the years. Soft skills, especially in relating with the other, vibrating with compassion, ethical principles, which you cannot compromise. And many times people will offer many gifts, but then you are to be careful not to become the slave of the gift giver. Rather, you should follow what your conscience tells you and what you have promised today. There is a culture of death and there is a culture of life. There is a culture of life and love for which you are called. Culture, cultivate, to grow. That's what it is. You grow life. You grow love. And that's the culture that you are called to do. But there is a culture of death and more money is spent on that. Think of a missile. Think of a military tank. Think of the whole military taught how to kill. Think of all the machinery that is discovered, invented over the years, centuries to kill human beings.
bombs, and many other instruments, very lethal instruments, even killing through death penalty, abortion, euthanasia. Immense amount of machineries nowadays available. And it is said more money is spent on that than on the instruments of life-giving. Once I visited a museum in Rome, a museum of criminology, and I was surprised at the capacity of the human beings to invent such machines to kill fellow beings. Even in the ancient Roman world and thereafter, how some of the cabins are there with the long spikes and nails. The moment you close them, they will enter all through and they kill you. The guillotines, the AK rifles, and many other instruments, I cannot name them, but the image is so fresh. One visit made me to shudder. My God, how human beings should be so cruel. The other day, there was a proposal by the Indian court that we should have less painful methods of killing when death penalty is given. While a part of the world is clamoring and fighting for abolition of the death penalty and to be a member of the European Union, that is one of the important condition, otherwise they cannot enter into the European Union, abolition of death penalty. But we in India and many other countries still gloat over that particular penalty, claiming right over the life of another person. However bad that person is, however dangerous that person is, can we ever claim to kill another person with a cold-blooded decision? As doctors, you are called to answer these and many other questions related to life, to develop the culture of life and love. Fadamullah Hospital has taught you many good things other than the knowledge and skills, values, ethics. It has also taught you to be compassionate. You heard this word from the previous speakers. Compassion, kumpati, kumpatire, to suffer with. When you show compassion, you suffer with the other person. You decide to suffer with the other person. And when a patient comes with suffering, you decide to suffer with that person. You decide to spend time, forgo your meals, your lunch, sometimes dinner, or big celebrations in family life. Once I asked a doctor here in the city, when do you take your lunch? Don't ask me that question, he said. I don't have a definite time. My day begins at 5 and I hit the bed at midnight or even later. And certain things I could not fix my time because there is such an amount of demand on my skills and my knowledge, my presence. It would happen to you also, dear friends, as doctors, as laboratory technicians, technologists, as allied health science specialists. You have plenty of people calling on you and they require your assistance, they require your help. You always have this compassion, means to suffer with, and I am ready for it. And that way you make the place a better place to live. You leave the world better than you found it. I congratulate you and wish you all the best. Remember Father Muller's always. It's a medical college which heals and comforts, but is done through persons, human beings, like you, like me. This hospital is known for a lot of free care. This year we have given some 55 crore worth free care. And so many poor students are given scholarship. So many excellence awards are given for the meritorious students to encourage them. Money is allotted for research by giving internal grants to the faculty and students. Quality care is given in general wards as well as special wards, providing bed, food, and other facilities, surgery, free or at low cost. These are the values that we cherish. I remember once in the parish where I was, in a village, there was an elderly doctor. He would take 2 rupees that time. And the others asked, "Doctor, why are you taking 2 rupees for your consultation and prescription? Only 2 rupees? Yes. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕುಡಿಯುವಂತಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಬೀಡಿ ಸೇದುವಂತಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನನಗೆ 2 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಾಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. I don't see today 2 rupees notes are not available or coins are perhaps missing. It's ultimately the perspective that particular elderly doctor had. It's not for money that I work. My parents might have slogged, certainly. And if you say, okay, we have spent so much, therefore I must acquire so much and more, you will miss the mark of your education. Whatever we have spent, because we could afford to spend it. But what you could give, it would be your gift to God and to humanity. And you will certainly be blessed. May your goal always in life is to bring compassionate love and to grow love and life wherever you are. God bless you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All good things must come to an end. To deliver the vote of thanks, I call upon Reverend Father Ajit B. Menezes.
Your Lordship, Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana, dignitaries on and off the days, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, cordial greetings to all of you. As we close this graduation ceremony of 2023, we have a song of thanksgiving, a melody of praise to God for the graces and blessings that are beautiful and bountiful. Being the convener of the graduation committee, it gives me great honor and immense delight to express my sentiments of gratitude to all those gathered here. Foremost, I thank God Almighty for His enduring and infinite blessings upon this prestigious institution, especially for this day of celebration. Today, Father Muller Institution is not only a brand that is globally recognized, but a hallmark of achievements, holistic growth, and success stories. We are an institute that soars high with the legacy that needs to be continued forward. All praise to God. At the outset, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our President, Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana. Under his spiritual leadership, our institution has always had, will always have success stories to tell. A big round of applause to him for being humble, humane, and the epitome of unfailing support. Thank you, dear Lordship. Today, if Father Muller Educational Institution has become a brand that is globally recognized, it is because of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. If it has made a mark in the society, there has been a close connectivity and affinity with the university. Dear Dr. M.K. Ramesh, Vice Chancellor of the University, your presence here today signifies that you value contribution of Father Muller charitable institutions and deem it as exceptional. We are grateful to you, Doctor, for accepting our invitation and being present here. Thank you, Doctor. I am pleased to acknowledge and appreciate the presence of our guest of honor, Dr. Herik Kore, Chief Operating Officer, Sabah Healthcare Malaysia, a perfect amalgamation of experience, knowledge, and hard work. Sir, you are a true inspiration to us to climb the ladder of success. We are profoundly grateful to you. We are fortunate to have with us Director Reverend Father Richard Aloysius Coelho. He is the catalyst who translates our vision into action. During his tenure, he has braved challenges with grace. Thankful gestures to you, dear Father, with round of applauses to our dear Director. On this solemn occasion, I also thank and appreciate the presence of former administrator, former deans, Reverend Fathers, sisters, members of governing board and Centenary Society, benefactors, the government officials, and our alumni for being a part of this auspicious celebration. Your companionship is an abundant support for us all. I wish to extend my sincere thanks to the Assistant Administrator for the Nelson Pies, for the Jeevan Sequeira, for the Rohan Dias, for heading various committees and for their inputs in making this event a great success with lasting memories. I also express my gratitude to our spiritual director, Father Felix, Father George D'Souza, Father Ronald Lobo, and Father John Was for their dedicated services round the clock to everyone in the campus. Thanks to Father Roshan Krasta, Administrator of Father Mulla Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital, and Father Sylvester Vincent Lobo, Administrator of Father Muller Hospital Tumbe, for being with us in everything we do in this campus. I'm sure today's occasion is an ideal example of teamwork. Thank you, dear fathers. It takes team effort for grooming professionals in the healthcare system. I place on record our indebtedness to Dean, Vice Dean, Principals, Vice Principals, Chief of Research, Medical Superintendents, Chief Nursing Officer, HODs, Course Coordinators, Teaching Faculty, HR Manager, Office Superintendent, and the faculty and staff of our institutions. Your contribution towards the institution is much valued and appreciated. Your commitment to the institution, untiring support, and laborious services have bloomed this institution to a newer heights. Sincere thanks to you all. Let us students please give them the round of applause to all our faculty and the staff, especially Dean and the principals and the medical superintendents. There is a note of gratitude and a smile of joy on the faces of the parents of our graduates. You have witnessed your daughters and sons graduating with a sense of satisfaction and jubilation. Thank you, dear parents and guardians, for trusting us and for being collaborators in our journey. A big round of applause to all the parents and guardians, those who are present here. An event like this always witnesses teamwork. After taking on various responsibilities, they never looked back. Rather, they went on with dedicated efforts. Thank you, dear committee members, coordinators, and conveners. You are unsung heroes of today's program. We appreciate your leadership qualities and remain grateful to you. Our sincere gratitude to our media friends, print and electronic, police personnel, and all those who have assisted in the technical, physical, and security arrangement, sound and light, video and photography, stage setting, backdrop, divine world for the live telecast of our entire program. Thank you very much, all the technical team members. I also thank our College of Nursing Band Master, Vijay Oliveira, band leader and team. Your assistance has brought glow and radiance. Thank you very much. I place on record and appreciate all our students, volunteers, their coordinators, MCs, staff and student coordinators, secretaries and the office staff of our institutions who are assisting us on and off the stage. I also wish to express my gratitude to the heads and the members of various committees who assisted organizing today's program responsibly and professionally. A big round of applause to them once again, dear students. And you, my dear graduates, this is your day. My heartiest congratulations and warmest felicitation to you. You are the superstars of the day. We have nurtured you, and today we send you out as a living example of mercy and compassion towards the sick and suffering, with our motto, heal and comfort, etched into your hearts, and with the holistic development given to you at Father Muller's. May you always continue to chase your dreams and venture out your comfort zone to face all the challenges that come on your way. Remember to be dedicated, committed, and sincere in the service that you render. Let the gratefulness to your alma mater resonate through your deeds of compassion. Best wishes and blessing to all of you for bright future. We all applaud for you for your achievement and thank you for being here and receiving the honors. My humble and sincere apologies if I have forgotten to mention anyone's name. Please accept my personal appreciation. Before I conclude, once again, I thank all of you present here. Your prayers, presence, and participation have amplified the essence of today's grand celebration. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Reverend Father.
We have now reached the end of ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, let us show our reverence to our nation by rising as we sing the national anthem.
शुभाशिष मागे गाये तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
As a gesture of respect and gratitude, I request you all to remain standing as the dignitaries leave the hall. Thank you, one and all.